One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many years on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star whole shit. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker, 6 on my chest.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Carlson ready to get us started, and Monday Night Primetime is underway. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Mayfield will look to throw. Pass brought in by Tyrone McMillan. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Man in motion here. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Baker now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Bengals force the turnover on the first series of this game. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
We've set it down from 37.
Ultra. Go ultra. 52 blue. Opposite. Green. Drill green. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Black 40.
Throwing from the gun. Complete right side to Washington. And this one does not go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt to pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third down, they need 7.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he goes out with enough for the first, but we do have a flag down on the play. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Ready.
Backed up after that penalty, misses third down.
Come on, set. 50, green. 6, mega. Chop, 17. Black Ultra. Set, hut.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Down. Red, yellow, blue, 32, green jack. Set.
They'll throw for it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, the positive out of back-to-back picks with these two teams is that is reassuring for this defense. Thrown into a sudden change environment, able to come through, pick their guys up, and get that football right back through their offense.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
So all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted. Just stopping the quick pass, became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
180! Start!
First down, here's Baker. And they score. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points.
first thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Ready?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ready?
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Slide through. Hut, hut.
Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
50 series. Set. 33. Yellow. Steal. Chest stick. Spike. White. Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a gain of 22. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that 2nd level.
Ready, set.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Red, 38.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
On the double.
We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance.
52 blue, striker. Check striker. Red, cycle. Green jack. Set, go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
On the set.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Back to throw. Throws caught. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start to fight back for their first points of this game. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Good. 180. What's up?
To throw is Mayfield. We've got a screen to the running back. Crosses midfield, still going. Along this sideline inside the 25. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take the lead on the first play of the drive.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. Set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Blue striker. 10 black. Ready.
They'll come out throwing. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Put to the left, it's caught. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
White.
Still sticking with the passing game. Dive in and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Real momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Somebody gotta do it, I mean. Hey, somebody gotta do it, I see watch him do it.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
50, Edo blue. Ready. 45, white. Striker, check striker. Hut.
Throwing it again here. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10.
Smash, red. Set.
They are throwing it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Fury, yellow. Ready. Set.
Throw here, third down. He has the first over the middle. They're going to bring him down, but what a great effort. He moves this all the way down inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Okay,
Four
right.
downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Down. 10 black. Claws, 10. Ready?
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It'll be second down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. Sit tight. More from Potw Stadium on the other side.
On the double.
Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal.
Here we go. Set. 33. Yellow. Blue striker. Set. Cut.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they'll be left with third and goal. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Slide through. Cut.
Third and long for him here. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
180.
Baker now off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Finds him over the middle. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
20!
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Caught at the 20-yard line. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish. Things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Now throw to start the drive. Jump off top on his back. Well, this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Chased out to his right. This one falls incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Completed to his running back. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. That play made by Jacob Parrish. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
Ready. Drill green. 33. Yellow. Ultra. Go ultra. Black shot. Blue striker.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now a fourth down, staring right at him.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
We'll get it at the 9. Nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Mayfield on 1st and 10. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
So far, this script has dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Baker now from the gun. Uh-oh, trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. Dose of the hurry up here. Looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He'll take this at the 10. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Steal, chest it, bet, ready, set, go.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Steal, black, Fury, yellow. Ready.
Throwing it on 2nd down. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has found well for him today.
Down. 33, yellow. Slice blue. Blue, go. Slice, 97. Smash. Red.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
First down from the 42.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Smash. Smash. Ready. Ready.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
The tackle by Devarian Overshow. He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
On the set.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Blaster. 6. Ready. Yellow. 22. Set.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now.
Ready.
They dodge the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play,
right?
Just like that.
So first down from the 41.
50. Green. Needle blue. Chop. 17. Hut.
Pass play coming here. Forced out to his right. Has it downfield. It's chased. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
10 cycles. Let's go. 45. White. Yellow. Go. Zoom. Black. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. He brings it in. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. Claw.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
There's a dive up the middle. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Okay, ready?
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Ready. 33, yellow. Hut.
Pass play now. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On the ready.
This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9.
Set, hut, check. 22 needle. Black 40. Set.
He's dropping back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points and able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the 2nd half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 33, 180.
They send a receiver in motion right.
Stop.
Mayfield now off the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Real. Stop.
Lone back gets the handoff. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for 1 final quarter. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Hand off to the back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it, save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, Mayfield. That one's complete, right side. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone block inside the 15. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Set. 1-8. Hurry, hurry. What's up?
Here's a give on 1st and goal. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Buccaneers now lead by 10. Well, a lot can be improved upon from this game, but not his performance, Brock. That is his 2nd touchdown catch as he tries to spark this team.
And you know receivers, you've been around them your whole life. You think he's satisfied with 2? No way. He's sitting there thinking, come on, defense, get a stop. So I can get a 3rd, and I can get a 4th, and we can go find a way to win this game.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
Okay, ready?
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Set, ready. Blue, 32. Smash, red. Slice, blue. Drill, green. Blue, striker. Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Will take over just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set. What's up? 180.
Slot man motioned over.
What's up?
Here's Mayfield. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete, so 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have likely locked up the win right there. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 18. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Needle blue. Red, cycle. 6, mega. Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Connects on the crosser. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Yellow. White, white. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Green Jack.
Throwing again on 2nd. He's got it! Looks like the feet are in bounds, too! Oh, I don't believe it! They'll get 31 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Claws red. Drill green. Set cut.
From the red zone on 1st. Throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Set, ready. Ready.
He finds him right side. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Shoves one away, and he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he got it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Alert, 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 alert.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. I'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Hey, alert 33. 180. Stop.
They'll run here. Oh, he loses the football. Now the Bengals have it. There he goes on the right side. And they get a touchdown. Defense scores and gives them some small hope here. You'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
That's a poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number one, make the recovery, and number two, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
The touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for two now and try to make this just a field goal game.
Will line up for the
60
two-point
red.
conversion.
60 red. Ready, ready.
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back.
37. Bengals 30. Set to kick off.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. He rips up 8 yards on the final play before our 2-minute warning. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
180.
They give it to him again. Past midfield at the 45. And he gets this solo inside the red zone, down at the 19. They get 37 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's gonna be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Dive play straight ahead. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Bronk. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to the well again. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Reichert. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Reichert connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Now, 33, yellow. Black shot. Black ultra. Set.
Airing it out to start this drive. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Claws red. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Red, cycle. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
On the double.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready. Black, 95. Blaster, 6. Check, huh?
Throwing now. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had.
Here we go.
Not against this defense.
Red,
Not on that one.
Hey, green. Strike it. Strike it. Slice blue.
Desperation time here. And he had it, but no can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
It's a new quarterback run here. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as we say so long from Cincinnati.